Hi there, I'm Rabipen. Today, I'm gonna upgrade Excalibur, one of the first Warframes that you get. I think the most exciting ability of Excalibur is its fourth ability, the Exalted Blade. Therefore, I will share with you a build that specializes in this fourth ability. If you can recreate this build, you can continue to swing the Exalted Blade without energy shortage. Furthermore, you can also complete these 3 challenges with this build. Therefore, it will work well in bounty missions. However, to recreate it, you must get the latest mods and arcane for now. To get them all, you must complete the latest quest and temporal Archimedea, or you can get them by trading. Anyway, it is hard to recreate. Naturally, it contains spoilers for Warframe, so please be careful. Let's see the build of Excalibur first. Before installing mods, let's import the Archon shards and abilities to Excalibur using the Helminth System. First, let's add 4 purple Archon shards and 1 blue. The purple shards increase the critical damage of melee weapons, and the blue shards increase energy. The purple shards will double the effect if the Warframe's energy exceeds 500. Therefore, with the blue shard and the mod increases the energy and doubles the effect of the purple shard. If you have Excalibur Prime, it might be good to install 5 purple shards. Now, your Archon shards are complete. Next, let's port the abilities. Let's import Borna into the Helminth System, available from Lua's Conjunction Survival. Then, replace Excalibur's 3rd ability with her ability. This ability will make it easier to get health orbs when defeating enemies with melee weapons. Now, let's install the mod and arcane. First, install Briefless Pipe for the Aura mod. To get it, you must complete the Silver Grove quest. After that, scan these plants to create the Twilight Upseek. Then, after finishing it, put it in gear and you must defeat the Spectre in the Earth Forests. Combined with this Aura mod, you must get Catalyzing Shields available from the boats in Deimos. How to get it has been explained in the past. By combining them, you can restore your shields quickly by activating the 2nd ability. Also, try to include Adaptation and Rolling Guard available from arbitration missions. Rolling will remove the status effect. Also, if you can, install Primed Sheer-Footed available from the Daily Tribute. If you don't have it, normal version will do. Next, install Equilibrium, available from Rephantis, the boss in Deimos, or from the regular circuit. This will allow you to recover your energy with health orbs. With Borna's ability, you can easily regain health and energy just by killing enemies with melee weapons. Next, you should add Primed Flow, available from Archimedea. Combined with the blue Archon shard, the energy amount will be 502, and the effect of the purple shard will be doubled. If he doesn't sell it, try Archon Flow instead. It doesn't trigger additional effects, but you can always buy it from Carl's Garrison for points. To earn points, go to the Break Normal mission. Next, put in Precision Intensify, available at the laboratory. This will increase the firepower of the 4th ability. Along with this, install the Chromatic Blade, the Augmentation mod. You can get it from Steel Meridian or Arbiters of Hexes. Thanks to Precision Intensify and Chromatic Blade, the Exalted Blade's status chance should increase. Next, let's add Health Conversion, available from Cephalon Simaris, for points. You can earn points from Cephalon Simaris by scanning. How to do this is summarized in the past videos. With this mod, you can increase your armor by picking up health orbs. It increases the armor up to 1350, so Excalibur becomes much hardened. Next, let's see Arcane. The most critical Arcane is the Arcane Universal Fallout. After installing this arcane and defeating an enemy affected by radiation status effects with ability, a universal orb will appear. The universal orb is an orb that has the effect of both a health orb and an energy orb. It makes it easier to recover energy and health. To get it, you need to clear Temporal Archimedea or Trade. It is quite difficult to gather, but it is powerful for that reason. Finally, at Arcane Reaper, you can buy this arcane by giving the Patos Clamp to Arctis in Dorm Zone, or after defeating Odoworm, buy it from Akretis in front of the Royal Palace. Gather Patos Clamp at Duviri Experience. Or you must complete the circuit of the Steel Pass. Defeating enemies with melee weapons while using this arcane will increase your armor and heal your health automatically. Combined with the health conversion, the total armor is 2250, making it very hardened. Now, that's the build of Excalibur. After the build is complete, adjust the appearance next. Originally, the appearance of Warframe has nothing to do with its performance. However, this time, the Chromatic Blade and Augmentation mod is installed. So, there is only one place to pay attention to. It is the color in the emissive section. By changing this color, the element of the Exalted Blade will change. For now, let's make it an electricity element. If you change the color and the icon next to the emissive text becomes an electricity icon, it's okay. Now, let's see the mods for Exalted Blade. First, let's install the 2 sacrificial mods that you can get from the quest for sure. It will increase the critical chance and base damage considerably. To install both, you need one Umbra Forma. If you do not have the Umbra Forma, use the normal version instead of the Umbra version. Next, you will need Blood Rush, available at the Deimos Bounty. This will increase the critical chance. You can also get Condition Overlord from the enemies in the Deimos Bounty. Repeat the bounty to get it. Next, we will add element mods. Go to the supply missions on Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Phobos and secure all 3 data. You will get Vicious Frost. Please refer to my previous video on spy missions if you're having a hard time. Next, go to the Void Survivor mission MOT and defeat Corrupted Bull. Then, you will now have Virulent Scorch. With these 2 mods, you can create Viral Element. Next, go to the Neutral Cell mission and get Focus Random. This will allow you to create the Radiation Element. Next, let's get Healing Return. To get it, defeat the Infestation, Crawler, found beside the Cambion Drift in Deimos. You should put Dreamer's Wrath in the Exo slot. To get it, head to the Alchemy mission at the laboratory and aim for the reward for every 4 rounds. Finally, put in Melee Influence, available at Neutral Cell and the Deep Archimedea, to complete it. You will be able to spread the status effect regularly with this arcane effect. Now, the build of the Exalted Blade is complete. Now, let's see the most critical companion for this build, Diriga. The Sentinel, whose blueprints are available from the market, is essential for this build. You can craft it if you have enough credits and resources. If you combine this Sentinel and Sentinel's weapon successfully, they can spread the status effects automatically. Now, let's see the mods. First, let's add Diriga's unique mods, Electro Pulse and Arc Coil, starting from the top left. If you put them in the upper left corner, Diriga generates electrical pulse at a high frequency. If you put them in the lower right, the frequency will decrease. So be sure to put them in the upper left first. Next, put Manifold Bond and Restorative Bond. You can buy them with points from Tesonai, a syndicate called Ostron on Earth. To buy it, you must raise your Ostron rank to the 3rd. By installing this Manifold Bond, elements of Sentinel's weapon will be added to Sentinel's attack abilities. Combined with unique mods, you can spread the status effects at high frequency. Installing Restorative Bond can revive Sentinels 3 seconds faster with 1 health orb. This build generates a large number of health orbs, so you can revive Diriga in no time. Next, to increase firepower, include Tenacious Bond. You can buy it with Solaris United points from Biz in Fortuna on Venus. To buy it, you need to raise your rank in Solaris United to the 3rd. With this mod, if the Sentinel weapon's critical chance is over 50%, the critical damage will be increased. If possible, buy Duplex mod, available from some of Entrati in demos. Also, you need to raise the rank of Entrati to the 3rd. However, it is recommended as it increases the Sentinel's survivability and makes it easier to recover energy. The rest of them are used for improving usability and recovering the Warframe. Vacuum will suck in the items, and Primary Gain available from Archimedea will speed up the recovery time. Guardian is available from drones in Void, and Medray is available from the boss in Sedna. These two mods should be able to restore your Warframe's health and shields. Place them in the top row as much as possible. Now, your Diriga build is complete. Let's carry on to look at the build of Sentinel weapons. This time, let's use a Sentinel weapon that can fulfill these 3 requirements. 1. It has 3 physical damage tags. 2. Has a 17% or higher critical chance without mods. 3. Can install secondary weapon mods. So, the Prisma Burst Laser or Burst Laser Prime will be a good choice. These weapons are available when you get Prisma Shade or Shade Prime. The Prisma Shade is available from Archimedea. For Shade Prime, open the relic and craft it. The Shade Prime relic will be available when Hildrim Prime has returned to Prime Resurgence. When it does, you can exchange it for Aya from the Prime Resurgence section on the market. Once you have the weapons, install the mods. First, let's use a crafted mod to increase the critical chance. The way to get it is summarized in the previous video. If the critical chance is more than 50% with this mod, it's okay. Then, add elemental mods to increase the types of elements. Add radiation and magnetic elements with the mods available at the laboratory and at Hovania. Next, go to the Void MOT and defeat Corrupted Ball. You can get a mod for the toxic element. The other 2 may be acquired by taking 3 data from the spy mission after Uranus. I made a video about spy, so please watch it if you are having a hard time. The key here is to put the mods in the order of Toxin, Flame, and Cold. This order will allow you to add the gas and cold elements. It is a key to make the elements different from the Exalted Blade elements. The other 2 slots, you should add the set mods. These 2 mods are available from the bounty mission in Cambion Drift. Now, the companion weapon build is complete. If you don't have these sentient weapons, try the Worm or Worm Prime weapons. You can't include the same set mods, but you can get the same critical chance and the number of elements. This time, I will use Tenet Cyclone again. It reloads automatically and is quite easy to use. The element should be magnetic. Now, let's see the build. First, put in Prime Heated Charge, available from Archimedea. It increases firepower. Next, put in Galvanized Mass, exchanged by arbitration missions. Then, add Pistol Pestilence, available from Corrupted Ball. Next, put in Frostbite, available from the spy mission after Uranus. Thanks to these 2 mods and Galvanized Shot, it should generate some status effects for sure, and put Ruinous Extension in extra slot. You can get this mod from Venus Boss. For Arcane, put Secondary Fortifier. You can steal Overgrowth from enemies. To get it, repeat the Ascension mission. If you still can't get it, you can exchange it from Vestigial mods from the robot in the camp. The other 3 mods are available from many enemies, so you should have them. Now, the Tenet Cyclone build is complete. After preparing your equipment and mods, choose an operator skill that fits well with melee weapons. Before we do that, let's review a little about how melee weapons work. When a melee weapon strikes an enemy, a combo is formed. As combos increase, mods such as Blood Rush will increase the critical chance. Then, when the combo duration expires, the combo is reset to 0. So, if you want to maintain combos, you have to keep attacking the enemy. Now, Narmon's skill tree comes in. Let's train the first skill in this skill tree. Then, when the combo duration expires, the number of combos will only decrease. This skill makes it easier to use melee weapons very much. Therefore, the normal skill tree is recommended when swinging a melee weapon. So, let's see how to use a build. As usual, head to the Void Survivor mission on the Steel Pass. When the enemy appears, summon the Exalted Blade with the Force ability. If you kill enemies with this weapon, you can secure energy thanks to the Arcane Universal Forward. When you have enough energy, activate the third ability. Thanks to vulnerability, you will get a health orb when you defeat an enemy with Exalted Blade. Since Equilibrium is also added, you can also recover energy with the health orb. In addition, Diriga spreads the status effect, and you can renew the ability automatically. Then, spread the second ability frequently. You can restore shields with Brief Respite and blind the enemy. After that, keep on defeating enemies with Exalted Blade. When the Tenkai mark appears, use heavy melee attacks to take them down at once. However, if you get too close, you will be attacked intensively. Keep some distance and use the Exalted Blade wave to defeat them. If you receive a status effect, roll to remove it. When your health is reduced, charge at the enemy with the first ability. Healing in return will restore your health. Since you have enough firepower, you could defeat the Aquas soon. However, some Aquas will disable your abilities. At that time, use your well-trained weapons or keep distance from them. And if you see enemies with Overguard or Nullfire, attack them with Tenet Cyclone. It is beneficial if you can steal a small amount of the Overguard. Use Exalted Blade after the enemy approaches. When energy is stored, use the third ability. Launch the second ability frequently. Use Rolling to remove status effects. Use the first ability to heal. Use Tenet Cyclone for Nullfire and Overguard. With these 6 things in mind, swing the Exalted Blade. Hopefully, you can survive for 1 hour without activating the capsule in the survival mission of Void on the Steel Pass. However, the operation is busy and tiring, and if you make a mistake, you may be defeated at least once in 1 hour. Take frequent breaks. From here, let's see the Excalibur Umbra build. This version has Umbra polarity and nasty passive abilities, which makes it hard to customize. Therefore, Excalibur Umbra doesn't come up in the usual way. However, there are a few places where he comes up. That is, Duviri. In Duviri, Excalibur Umbra is chosen instead of Excalibur. So, let's make a few minor changes to suit Duviri. First, all Archon shards should be purple. Excalibur Umbra has 641 energy by mod only. Therefore, no need to increase the energy with the blue Archon shards. So, it can be changed to purple. As for abilities, port bonus abilities like the normal version. Only 2 mods will be changed. First, change Precision Intensify to Umbra Intensify. Umbra Polarity is the best utilized with this mod. Then, change Health Conversion to Warrior's Rest. Without this, if you enter Operator mode with Excalibur Umbra, he will fight by himself. If this happens, he will deactivate Exalted Blade by himself, and the combo will be reset. The defect cannot be ignored when using Exalted Blade to fight. Therefore, be sure to include Warrior's Rest, and like regular version, you should adjust appearance so that the element is electricity. In Duviri, the appearance of A setting is applied. Adjust the A setting appearance for Duviri. Now, your Excalibur Umbra build is complete. Exalted Umbra Blade is okay with the same build as the normal version. With this build, I was able to fight through to the 10th stage in the Steel Pass Circuit mission. If you can choose a decree related to a melee weapon or overguard, you may be able to reach the 12th stage. I defeated the enemy with just the Exalted Umbra Blade, so you can expect better results if you have a good weapon available or if you are in a squad. That is a long summary of Excalibur's build. Thank you for watching. Excalibur is the first Warframe, but I have realized again that he is quite a deep Warframe. In the future, I will be making a video to assist everyone to make this build. If you want more, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye!